What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-host, John Luke. And today we have a special guest. Amar is joining us, aka Amar GAABR on Twitter. Make sure you guys are following him. Amar is a writer over at RotoViz. What's up, Amar?
How you guys doing? Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's an honor to be here.
Oh, finally, it's about time.
It's an honor to have you on. We're excited to play some brackets with you today. Absolutely. Anthony coming in saying, why is the show so early today? It's because I accidentally set the time for 2 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. I'm used to Central Time Zone, man. I'm over here
in
Eastern.
the right time zone.
No, I'm in the wrong time zone. I'm in Eastern time and I screwed up the time, but we are good to go now. And Craig said they've been up real early lately. Tony, yeah, the past 2 days, I think I've set the time incorrectly, but I fixed it.
Really?
Yeah, I said it wrong yesterday too. I'm pretty sure.
You never learn.
I learned. I'm going to learn for tomorrow.
No, you're not.
And Josh said, hey, boys, couldn't make the show today, but I heard the chat is more fun anyway. Josh is actually at the International Rubber Duck Convention today. He has the world's largest rubber duck collection, so he has to be there. He's the guest of honor. He's presenting his entire collection. He has a panel.
Guy.
Yeah, he's a big bath guy. Josh loves bats, and it's never complete with at least 30 rubber ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Z2 said, what a crew. This is a solid crew. You know, we don't even miss Josh with Amar here. More than makes up for it.
Don't say that.
Oh, you're too nice. Josh said Central Time Zone is dumb. You're dumb.
Josh said, love my duckies.
He loves his duckies. Love my duckies. Oh, we're fighting over putting it up. Josh said, love my duckies. Let's put that on a t-shirt with his face. Let's put Josh's face on a rubber duck, and then she
just love my duckies. Where my duckies
said,
at?
The chat is where it's at. No, the duckies are where it's at. Z2 says, I miss Josh. By the end of the show, you won't even know he's not here. And then tomorrow, he'll be able to tell us all about the Rubber Duck Convention, have some good stories for us, I'm sure. Guys, today we've got two awesome brackets. We are doing day 2 wide receivers and their landing spots. So we've got 10 players, 10 wide receivers that were drafted in rounds 2 and 3 that we're going to be talking about today, similar to our round 1 like fantasy players bracket that we did last week. And then the second one, Amar's helped me come up with the movies. We are doing, it's a mouthful, we are doing non-princess animated Disney movies because holy shit, there's a lot of Disney movies.
It's a mouthful. Disney was the greatest.
Disney princesses movies.
Dude, no, not Disney princess specifically.
You are already on thin ice with the whole princess movie thing.
NBA said, what up, beautiful folks of FYF? What's up,
NBA?
How's everyone doing in this stream? Good.
Doing good. It's Thursday.
Feeling good.
Thursday.
Oh, it is thirsty. We better see if Troy, watch out for Troy in the chat. He comes in real thirsty on Thursdays. And Josh said, AJ, yeah, now I can make fun of their choices without getting made fun of myself. Josh, we all know you're just going to say I'm fine with all of our choices. You're going to be like, I'm fine with that. That's fine.
Pander.
And then Craig, Central Time Zone it gets things centralized. Joshy boy. Yeah, Josh, get that right. I didn't quite read that right, but Central Time Zone is where it's at. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for the first bracket, guys. This is the day 2 wide receiver landing spots bracket that we are going to go over today. We got some good names on there, some exciting names, some names that I think maybe people weren't expecting to get drafted in the 2nd and 3rd round. I know we got some playing games because there was 10 of them. The draft didn't think about us whenever they were doing this.
Terrence eats choo-choo for lunch. How are you going to put them against each other?
We'll find out, I guess.
We will find out. I may or may not agree. I do. Guys, if you do not already subscribe to us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It means a ton to us, and you can make sure you never miss another one of these streams. You can go check out our other brackets, our tier lists. Anthony's favorite tier list in the chat, he loves the fruits one. So make sure to go watch the fruit ones. He agrees with every single take we had in that. If I remember correctly, there was nothing he was upset about at all. I'm lying. Amar, I don't know if you watched that one, but JL didn't want to do the fruit one. He was like, I don't know. I don't think people are gonna have strong opinions. And that is the one that pissed people off the most, our fruit tier list.
Fruits.
People got so mad.
They're delicious, and you're a freaking idiot when it comes to fruits.
You're an idiot.
What's your favorite fruit? It better be pineapple.
Pineapple's top tier, but it's not my favorite. JL had the audacity to put grapes in the S tier. Come on. What does this say? NBA wants to know what's Amar's take on Crybaby Rogers' actions. NBL.
I love. Yeah, he always comes in with the loaded questions. Like,
Oh,
he
100%.
knows exactly where,
I
where he
love
wants you to
NBA's
answer.
question.
Wait, who's a crybaby?
Aaron Rodgers is
he's
what he's
saying Aaron
saying.
Rodgers.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I thought you were talking about Amari Rodgers. Like, wait, what happened with Amari Rodgers?
Not a crybaby yet, as far as I know. And Dave said, I'm already upset. He's already mad about our bracket, but we will see. And Jay said, Amar's 100% correct with the pineapple.
is dank.
Pineapple is the best, dude.
Yep, I'm
Pineapple.
about that. I'm with that take.
The only reason why I love pineapple so much is because my favorite drink is pineapple tequila, and I can just douse pineapple tequila.
You and Josh, man, it's a shame Josh isn't on here. He's a tequila man. He freaking loves tequila.
I love tequila.
I did have a pineapple habanero strawberry margarita yesterday that was top tier. It had pineapple
loaded.
tequila in it. It was so good. Spicy. Guys, we should go ahead and get started on this. We already mentioned his name. He's not a crybaby. We've got Nico Collins landing in Houston and Amari Rodgers landing in Green Bay. Amar, I'm going to move you up to the top since you're the guest, and that way the comments will cover my ugly mug, not yours up there. Representing the FF Fit Club. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Amar's getting yoked, and he posted on his Twitter. You can see those TikToks that he has. Amar, which one of these guys do you think has a better situation, a better landing spot? Nico Collins landing in Houston or Amari Rodgers landing in Green Bay?
Well, do I have both of the starting quarterbacks there, like Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson? Or are we going
As of
under the
now.
assumption that
You go with what you think is going to happen. Know what I mean? Like, however you want to weigh that into your decision is how you look at it.
You're on the clock right now. You have to pick.
I legitimately might go with Nico Collins only because the upside is tantalizing to me, and I understand that Amari Rodgers is safety blanket, I understand all that, but he's a rookie wide receiver. Aaron Rodgers doesn't do well with the rookie wide receivers. He wants someone he can trust. He wants someone that he understands is going to be there when he wants him to be there. And I think Nico Collins is more tantalizing. He would essentially, I think he'll be the better play.
LQ.
We got one vote for Nico, and LQ is in the comment section. Hashtag give it back, Erica.
LQ's lunch session was fire earlier. If you haven't checked that out, every Thursday he does like lunch sessions with Javar and Robbie, and they're
I got
Robbie
get
Rumboys
in on this.
Robbie Rumboys.
Robbie Rumboys. And Robbie Rumboys, I don't know if it already happened. I hope not, because then I missed it. He's doing a mock draft with Marcus
Yeah,
G.
it already happened.
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. That's gonna be my video that I watched tonight. That sounded kind of weird whenever I put it that way, but
That's gonna be the one I queue up tonight.
okay, we got one vote for Nico, and Jay agrees with you in the chat. He's saying Nico.
My cousin.
JL, are you going with Nico Collins finishing Amari Rodgers off, or are you voting for Amari Rodgers?
No, come on. Amari Rodgers all day. Clemson, you got Green Bay. I do agree with Amar's take here. Aaron Rodgers is very mean to rookie wide receivers, and I don't think it's probable that he'll still be there. But I got to go with my man Amari Rodgers here. I don't think Houston's in a very good situation at all.
Yeah. The one thing, like, to your point, Amir, is Aaron Rodgers does not do well with I was about to say Amari Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers does not do well with rookie wide receivers, but as far as NFL ready wide receivers go, Amari Rodgers is maybe the most polished wide receiver in this class. He's not the flashiest, he's not the fastest, you're not going to get those big plays, but he is incredibly polished, NFL ready. He can step on the field and start contributing immediately. But Nico Collins has a chance to step in Houston and be the one, whoever is throwing him the ball. He's got to beat up Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb, right? I know Brandon Cooks is unreal. Probably doesn't beat him, but he's got a better chance than Amari Rodgers beating out Devontae Adams. That being said, though, even without Aaron Rodgers, I think I like the offense better in Green Bay. There's less tumult there, even if Aaron Rodgers leaves.
Still a lot
I got to go with Amari.
The only reason why I like Nico Collins is because I don't know, like I just hate the whole like the low A dot wide receivers who get like 100 targets but they see like 600 yards. Like I'd rather have Nico Collins who get like an A dot of like 15, 16, maybe get 6-7 touchdowns. That would be, I feel like that the upside there is better for your fantasy team on a weekly basis than having the 6 for 50 no touchdowns kind of thing. That's personally my personal preference.
That's fair.
Yeah. 100%. And probably in I guess in redraft leagues, if you're going at the end of your draft, they always say draft for upside at the end. Nico Collins is probably the kind of guy you'd want to target there instead of Amari Rodgers, who's probably going to be this decent floor but low ceiling kind of player. That being said, I still think I like Amari Rogers' situation a little bit better. People in the chat are disagreeing with us, though. Jay said Nico. LQ said Nico. And Craig said, I had a cat named Nico, so I will go with Nico. And Jay said, what a surprise. JL and Simon picked the guy from Clemson.
Well.
And I forgot to capitalize Anthony Schwartz's first name. But our next matchup is Diamond Brown.
You already lost.
To the Washington football team on Anthony Schwartz, the Cleveland. John Luke, you've got the first vote in this one. Where are you going?
This has to be a landslide.
I'm going to go Diami Brown.
You like that landing spot better?
Yeah.
Man, as much as I want to say Schwartz for Cleveland, and I do like the pick for them, like I think it's a great pick, I don't think he's going to be that relevant until Odell leaves, which I assume is happening in the next year or two, in which case I think Schwartz is going to step up big. But for the time being, it's Diami Brown. He can be the 2 to Terry McLaurin over there. Ryan Fitzpatrick chucking the ball around at least for a year. It's Diami Brown for me. Is it going to be a sweep, Amar?
Do you guys want me to sweep it, or do you guys want me to have a contrarian take?
It's whatever your opinion. It's whatever your opinion is.
We want you to do whatever you want to do.
Be true to yourself.
I want to go Diami Brown though, for sure, like 100%.
3-0 Diami Brown. He advances to the next round where he's going to face off against Rondale Moore. And just so you guys know, this seeding is not based on landing spot. The only seeding that I did it's the order they were drafted in. So the order in which they were drafted is their seed. Elijah Moore was the first wide receiver in round 2 drafted. So he's the 1 seed. And he's now in this matchup. We got the 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Elijah Moore on the New York Jets versus Amari Rogers on Green Bay. I have the first vote here. This
landslide.
You think it's a landslide? I'm nervous about New York, but I got to trust in Zach Wilson. I think he's a good quarterback. They've got a new coaching system over there. Mims is who he's competing with, who neither of them have a rapport with Zach Wilson yet. There's a chance Moore steps in and it's just the one immediately. And what should hopefully be an improved offense. I'm not expecting big things, but I'm expecting better than last year. I'm going to go with Elijah Moore. This is where the Aaron Rodgers situation catches up to Amari Rodgers for me. Amar, where are you going here?
Elijah Moore as well, because I think Elijah Moore has a better path to being the number 1 wide receiver there than Amari Rodgers has to being the number 1 wide receiver in Green Bay.
Oh, absolutely. John Luke, is this another sweep, or are you voting for the Clemson boy?
No, it's a sweep. My bias only goes so
Sweep
far.
it up.
Gotta be Elijah Moore.
The bias
Amari
works
Rodgers,
within a tier, right? As long as they're in the same
Yeah.
tier, then the Clemson bias pulls them up. But
yeah, no, I think his value might evaporate if Aaron Rodgers dips.
oh, we had a bunch of people saying Diami for the last one. Josh said, get
Yeah.
Schwartz out of here. Diami Brown. And then Josh said, don't want to touch Schwartz in fantasy personally. I don't want to touch him at all, Josh. That's
Shouldn't
kind of
be
weird that
touching
you
players,
just don't want to
Josh.
touch him in
Come on.
fantasy. And he's saying Elijah Moore all day here. Dave saying Elijah easy. And Craig said, oh, come on. Touch the Schwartz. That's disgusting,
That's
Craig.
the Schwartz.
And Jay said, may the Schwartz be with you.
I was waiting for that one.
And with your spirit, Jay. For all you Catholics out there, there's some Catholic humor. Man, can I just say, I hadn't gone to church in a while, and this was in college. I came back home, went to church, and the Catholic Church had the audacity to just change the freaking words. Like, it was always like, and also with you. And then I show up at church and I say, and also with you, and everyone else says this, and with your spirit nonsense. And I was just like, when did this happen? I didn't get the memo. Like, did they send out an email or something? Really threw me off. Yeah, I guess I'm not on the Catholic email list. I think I have them blocked. Up next, we've got Terrace Marshall for Carolina against Tutu Atwell on the Los Angeles Rams. Who had the first vote on that one? Did I? I think I did. So, Amar, you've got the first vote on this one. You said it before I think we started streaming, or maybe it was right at the beginning of the stream. I know where you're voting, but why are you voting for Terrace Marshall on this one?
I mean, Terrace wakes up and eats tutu for breakfast. What more can I say? It's Terrace all day.
It is Terrace all day. And Craig said Jay got the reference. Thank you, Jay. Is that from Spaceballs?
I don't know.
May the Schwartz be with you. That sounds familiar. It might be a Spaceballs quote.
Star Wars. May the Fourth be with you.
Yeah,
It might be Spaceballs then.
I think in Spaceballs they make fun of it and say that, right? Yeah, that's what I think it is. John Luke, are you agreeing with Amar here and going Terrace Marshall and Carolina?
Come on, it's Marshall.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need to say too much more there. I think Amar said it best whenever he said Terrace eats Tutu for lunch. 100%. Situation is probably a little bit better, but I just like the player so much better that it kind of outweighs
Tutu,
anything.
Yeah, like Tutu won't even see. I don't think he's even wide receiver 3 on that team, is he? Is Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, and Deshaun Jackson right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could make the argument like Josh Reynolds saw decent target volume there. So if he steps into that role, he could see some volume, but I don't see him immediately taking over those targets. I don't think that's how it's going to play out.
Ooh, this one's a good one.
Josh had great value on Marshall in rookie drafts in his opinion.
Agree.
Oh, 100%.
I completely agree.
Where have you guys seen him going?
To like middle to late second round.
Yeah, that's
pretty much the range of second round, honestly, because I guess I did take him in the beginning of the second round in one of our drafts.
And Terrence should be an easy smash because Robbie Anderson is going to be a free agent next year. It's going to be Robbie Anderson. I mean, DJ Moore and Terrence Marshall next year. If Sam Darnold falters, they're going to have a new quarterback as well.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll give I think they give him 1 year and then see what happens. I wanted them to draft another rookie quarterback this year.
You have no idea. I'm from
Are you a Panthers?
Carolina.
Are you a Panthers fan?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we got a Panthers fan, a Browns fan, and a fan.
And a Ravens fan.
And a Ravens fan.
I keep
forgetting you're officially a Ravens fan.
Birds.
And Josh said Van
Said?
Jefferson. Yeah, Van Jefferson. He definitely has to compete with Van Jefferson there in LA as well. We forgot that. This next one is interesting. We've got Dwayne Eskridge on the Seahawks versus Josh Palmer on the Chargers. I almost said the Clippers, but that is not the team he's playing for. Oh, that would be funny if we had a random basketball player in here. John Luke, you've got the first vote on this one. Where are you going?
I guess I'll go Eskridge here.
Ooh, interesting.
I like to see what he does in Seattle.
One vote for Eskridge. Man, I am honestly kind of torn with this one.
I'm so torn.
I think I'm going to go Josh Palmer just because I see a path to targets a little bit easier. Mike Williams has had a hard time staying healthy, and then I think Josh Palmer is probably the 3 after Mike. So I'm going to go with Josh Palmer. And they've got a young quarterback there who is still developing rapport with these receivers. Obviously, he has some built in. Honestly, I was a little bit too hyped on Justin Herbert whenever I said that. I was just so excited. He so blew my expectations out of the water that I think I was speaking a bit hyperbolically. I do think he's going to be like the next generation of like these really good quarterbacks, like where we're talking about Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees. I do think Herbert will be Phillip Rivers. Yeah, will be part of that like next group. But to say generational might have been speaking out of turn a bit. He's no Trevor Lawrence, that's for sure. So it is 1-1, Amar. You are determining the winner of this matchup. Is it Dwayne Eskridge on Seattle or is it Josh Palmer on the Chargers?
Well, I will say, Simon, that I do agree with you. I think Herbert's dynasty QB2. I don't think a lot of people agree with that, but I
QB2. That's a little bit higher than I have him, but I have got him right up there. I think I've got him at 3 or 4 right now.
And then for the Dwayne Eskridge, I saw a lot of puff pieces this morning about Tyreek Hill and Dwayne Eskridge being compared to Tyreek Hill, and I found that really interesting because I guess Pete Carroll and Josh Schneider were pumping him up and saying that he's their next Tyreek Hill. But I think, dude, I don't know. Every single time the Seahawks pump somebody up, they always seem to hit. I think I'm gonna go Dwayne Eskridge.
Whoo!
I'm man.
Another vote for Dwayne Eskridge. Beats out Josh Palmer. And it looks like Josh agreed with you. He said, I think I would go Eskridge because of the draft capital, but this is a tough one. Yeah, this is the toughest one yet for me. Craig said Palmer. Dave said Palmer, the Canadian. I think just like we're biased towards Clemson players, Dave Toronto might be biased towards the Canadian players, but that's okay. And Josh said Palmer's Canadian, huh? Dude, you're going to say huh instead of A? It was sitting right there for you, Josh. And Dave said, I think so. And Craig said, yeah, somewhere in Ontario. That's where he's from. That's what he writes for his address, somewhere in Ontario. They just show up and start driving around looking for him. Our last first-round matchup is Diami Brown. He also escaped the play-in game on Washington football team versus Rondale Moore in Arizona. I've got the first vote in this one. Man.
Man, oh, man.
I think I'm going to have to go Rondale Moore. The draft capital's there. There's Nuke, and then I haven't quite seen it from – what are you laughing at?
Josh, because I'm American.
Congratulations. For some reason, I was reading this as a continuation of the I'm American.
I'm American. Rondale.
I'm going to go Rondale. I think he's got a shot at being the wide receiver too. Christian Kirk hasn't shown us enough yet to think that he's safely secured like number 2 in targets there. There is AJ Green to compete with, but he's got the younger quarterback. So especially in Dynasty, Kyler Murray's there. I'm going to go with Rondale Moore. Amar, are you going Rondale Moore or Diami Brown on the Washington football team?
This is so tough. A part of me wants to go with Diami Brown because he'll see more deep targets. He'll see more deep touchdowns. He'll see the upside is there. Rondale Moore, I think when Kyler when he comes out of the pocket and he sees no one open, he just locks on DeAndre Hopkins, and I feel like,
which is fair.
I think I'm gonna go Diami.
1-1.
Because I feel like Rondale's got to compete with AJ Green, Christian Kirk. Is Larry Fitzgerald coming back? I haven't heard anything about that.
I don't think it's been official yet.
Yeah.
Chase Edmonds runs the same kind of routes that Rondale Moore runs. I mean, the only deep threat in Washington right now is no one. So I think Diami's literally gonna be the only one running those deep routes. And Fitzpatrick plays the YOLO ball. He's just gonna chug it deep. If Diami gets us like 2 to 5 touchdowns of deep touchdowns, it's looking good his rookie year.
Yeah, I love the way you said that. The only deep threat Washington has right now is no one. It's Diami Brown coming in there. John Luke, you're the tiebreaker on this one. We got some people from the chat. Dave said Rondale. Josh said Rondale. And Craig said, I always thought it was presumptuous of us in the U.S. to call ourselves American because Canadians are American too. North Americans.
Oh my
Craig
God.
in here with the semantics.
South Americans too. I'm American.
I did learn in high school that like it is considered like presumptuous in some like South American countries that we say just Americans. Like you will get beef for that. I don't know if that was just my teacher speaking in hyperbole, like she knew everything, but that was something we were taught. Josh said, "Don't give me that, Craig," but Craig already gave it. It's been done, Josh. John Luke, I stalled enough for you. Where are you going on this one? Which way are you breaking this tie?
I'm going Rondale Moore. I think. I think that I like his talent better, and I think that he'll have an opportunity in Arizona, even though it is more crowded. Amar is completely right there.
Excuse me, Amar, you've got the first vote on this one.
Though.
I'm a little guy. We had lots of little guys in this year's draft at the wide receiver position. This was like the draft of the little guy. Which I guess in NFL terms, I'm a little guy. This is Elijah Moore to the New York Jets versus
You're a big guy compared to Rondale Moore. You got like 3 or 4 inches on him.
Really? He's like 5'7"?
He's 5'7", yeah.
I didn't realize how little he was. He's Tim-sized. Tim, you're an NFL wide receiver now. Congratulations. We've got Elijah Moore on the New York Jets or Terrace Marshall on the Carolina Panthers. We'll go up to our Carolina Panthers fan who's on the stream with us today. Where are you going on this one, Amar? Wow. Tim says nice. Doesn't say anything and then peeps when we say that.
He hasn't said anything the whole stream. It was a total shot in the dark that he was going to be in here.
And then he was listening.
I think I might have to go. I think the only reason why I might go with Elijah Moore is because he has that path to being a wide receiver, to being the wide receiver one there. Slot work. Zach Wilson's gonna have that security blanket. I think with Terrace Marshall, he's gonna have to come up to speed. He's got DJ Moore, Robert Anderson there. He's got Christian McCaffrey as well. Yeah, I'm going to Elijah Moore.
1 vote for Elijah Moore. John Luke, where are you going? If it helps, Craig says Marshall. Dave says can't choose.
That does help.
I don't know if that helps. And Jay said Tim and I are the same height, apparently, if that helps you at all. And Josh says I would draft more over Marshall, but it's close.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Marshall. I really like his talent better than Elijah Moore.
Interesting.
The landing spot is.
I do think.
Yeah. I don't know. I like both landing spots. I like Carolina for Marshall. I think that's a great landing spot.
I get that. Man, I love Elijah Moore. I really liked Elijah Moore pre-draft. I was a little disappointed with his landing spot going to New York, but going in there with Zach Wilson, both starting year 1, I'm gonna have to go with Amar here and vote for Elijah Moore. But this is probably the closest one yet for me. This is closer than the Josh Palmer, Dwayne Eskridge one for me. Elijah Moore moves on 2-1. And speaking of
Panthers card,
what'd you say?
I got to turn on my Panthers fan card right now.
We've got Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks and Rondale Moore drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. Amar, you've got the first vote on this one. Who are you going with out of these two players?
Damn, I just basically ripped apart Rondo Moore last time. I'm not gonna pick Rondo Moore.
It's funny how brackets work, isn't it? Like you can just rip some of the spreads and you like it better in the next round.
Yeah, I think I go Rondo Moore here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Rondo.
Yeah, it looks like the chat agrees with you. Josh, Craig, and Dave all coming in saying
hey,
Rondo
Winston.
Moore. And Jail picks New Girl in this situation instead of
I
either
do.
wide receiver. John Luke,
Give me more.
give you more? Okay.
Give
Well, you
me
know what?
more.
We don't have to
Give
talk
me
about it
more.
too much more. We said what needed to be said about these guys. It's a sweep for Rondell Moore. And we have our finals. It ended up being the 1
Moore.
seed versus the 2 seed. The Moores facing off
The
against
Moore
each other.
brothers.
Elijah Moore versus Rondell Moore. John Luke, you have the first vote on this one.
Give me Elijah. His situation's a little clearer. I liked his talent coming into the draft. I guess equally to Rondo Moore, but I don't know. Just the situation really does it for me.
Yeah, Craig said, or wait, where did it go? It disappeared. Craig
That's
said
Dave.
R Moore. I clicked on the wrong one. And then Calvin said, give me more. Everyone wants more. Josh said I would go more here. Yeah, good jokes, guys. Really, really liking it. That's a good one. So I'm also gonna go more. Man,
Which
this one
more though?
yeah, exactly. I have no idea. I truly am you know what? I'm really torn on which one of these I would prefer. I don't know who I would draft first in a rookie draft. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punt. I'm just gonna vote Rondell Moore and make Amar decide on the winner of this bracket.
My God,
Amar,
what?
you are determining the winner of this bracket.
Guys, the stream just crashed out of nowhere.
Amar has left the building.
I'm gonna
Josh
go.
said this is actually the closest one for me.
If you could guarantee me, if you could guarantee me they both see 100 targets, I would say Elijah Moore.
I cannot, but
No, like I'm saying, like if that was like a thing, like I would
I
say
don't
Elijah
have that
Moore.
power, Amar. I'm sorry.
so is that where you're going? Are you going with Elijah?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Elijah.
Elijah Moore to the New York Jets. Honestly, I did not expect that winner whenever we started this bracket, but as it played out, it just seemed to make the most sense. That draft capital matters. Going to a team without an established wide receiver matters. I think that's part of what really pushed him to the end here.
Corey Davis.
Elijah Moore with the win. Yep.
Don't sleep on Corey Davis.
I forgot Corey Davis was on the Jets. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, don't sleep on Corey Davis. He might. Calvin said Elijah for me, but that's tough. And Brady said I'm in the middle of an auction draft while listening. Fun stuff.
Ooh.
I've actually
Brady.
I've never done an auction draft for an actual league. I've done mock auctions, but I've never been in one.
The sleeper at mock auctions yet? I know they just launched.
Maybe Brady suggested in the Discord today that for our next mock draft, we do an auction. We would have to do a much shorter one. It would probably only be like
yeah, you totally can.
But we can do that. That would be fun.
Maybe we'll just do it like up to an hour.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just keep doing auction until the stream, until we hit like 4:05, and then we'll go for it. Guys, through the power of science, we decided the wide receiver with the best landing spot from day 2, rounds 2 and 3, was Elijah Moore on the New York Jets. But up next, we have the bracket that Amar helped me put some of the movies together, made me realize there's too many good Disney movies, and the topic had to be narrowed. We are doing the best non-princess animated Disney movies. So these are all animated Disney movies without princesses. We got quite the list here, and I know there's some that I missed that people are going to be upset about. So I apologize in advance. They just could not all fit on here. Amar voted last on that one, meaning Jail voted first, which means I have the first vote in this matchup. And in our very first matchup, we've got the Lion King versus Dumbo, and this is the animated Dumbo, not the live action
16 seed,
because I forgot about it and threw it in at the last minute. So
I was gonna say, because that's a great movie.
And unfortunately, it got paired up against the Lion King.
I mean, Lion King's not losing. If anyone votes for Dumbo, I swear to God.
I have to vote for the Lion King here. Pre-threat from Amar, I was going to vote for Lion King anyways, but that's what we're going here. Amar, where are you going on this one? You said Lion King.
Lion King.
And John Luke, is this a sweep for Lion King or is Dumbo getting
Lion
a vote?
King. Dumbo's get those stupid ears out of here.
Have you guys
I
seen
feel
the
so
live
bad for
action?
Dumbo.
I know he already had it pretty rough. Have you guys seen the live action with Danny DeVito?
No.
It's
No, I
ridiculous.
haven't.
I had no idea Danny DeVito was in it, and I don't know about you guys, but every time Danny DeVito shows up, I'm shocked. Just like at him as a human, like it's just like surprising that he exists. And so whenever he showed up in Dumbo, it just really caught me off guard. Guys, before we get any further and make everybody mad and leave based on our Disney movie takes, a reminder, if you have not subscribed to us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're at Front Yard Fantasy. We're also on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. You can check out all of our old brackets. Go back and rewatch this one if you missed anything, and never miss another live stream again. Amar, you've got the first vote on this one, and this one's interesting. New school versus old school Disney. Big Hero 6 versus Bambi. Amar, where are you going for this one?
Dude, I gotta go Bambi. I can never say no to Bambi.
One. I can never say no to Bambi. Quote Amar. John Luke, are you going Bambi or Big Hero 6?
I'm going Big Hero 6. Freak Bambi. Who cares about Bambi? Get out of here.
I was about to be so upset. Big Hero 6 is incredible. Baymax is the bomb. And if you didn't cry in the first 10 minutes of Big Hero 6,
I cried. Oh my god.
Dude, it hit you hard. No spoilers.
Also
if you
Bambi
haven't
though.
seen it.
Yeah, but
is-
Bambi got me too.
Bambi-
Yeah, you know what? I guess
That's
maybe
sad.
the Big Hero 6 cry is a little bit more fresh for me, but I'm voting Big Hero 6. Moving on. Suck it, Bambi. And up next, I've got the first vote on this one. It is Tarzan versus the Jungle Book.
Oh,
Complete coincidence that the two like Disney movies that take place in the jungle got paired against each other. You know what?
Dance was
Solely for the Phil Collins soundtrack,
you're going first again?
Tarzan wins this one. Tarzan beats the Jungle Book. Phil Collins was the
You're going first
tiebreaker.
on every single one now?
Wait, did I? No, Amar went first on the last one, didn't he? I voted last. Remember, I picked Big Hero 6. So, Amar, you've got the first vote on this one, or the second vote now. We all have the first vote. It's like Cooter's Petite Pods. Everyone goes first.
Damn. I gotta go Jungle Book just because of Big Blue.
Jungle Book because of Big Blue. It is 1-1. John Luke, you are deciding the winner. Dave said one of my dynasty teams is Dynasty Bambi. I want to know what the context is. Do you just love Bambi, or is there?
Yeah, I
something
agree
that-
with you. I agree with you, Jay. I agree with you.
What did Jay say? Jay said if the Jungle Book doesn't win, I'm never watching again, and I quit FYF. Jay, I'll vote for Tarzan. And Craig said Jungle Book is amazing, and Dave said Tarzan. Where are you going, JL?
I'm so sorry, Jay. I'm so
Choose
sorry.
violence. Choose violence.
King Louis is my guy, so I'm going Jungle Book. Get the
What?
get
Oh,
out
hell
of here, Tarzan. You think I give
Hell
a F
yes.
about freaking Tarzan? Get the hell out of here.
disrespect to Phil Collins right
Dude,
there.
there's
Who
so
the
many
hell is
characters in
Phil
the Jungle
Collins?
Book.
What do you
Dude,
mean?
the
Who
great
the
thing
hell
about
is
Jungle
Phil
Book is, like-
Collins? Sorry, go ahead, Amar.
No, I'm just saying the great thing about Jungle Book is there's so many plots and so many characters that you got to keep in mind. Like
Yes,
Tarzan,
Shere
there's only a
Khan.
girl and a guy.
For real. Freaking Jane. Nobody cares about your dumbass Jane.
Well, the movie's not called Jane. The movie's called Tarzan.
Tarjane.
Tarzan.
should
No,
be
it's,
called Jane.
it's Jungle Book. Come on.
Up next, Amar, you've got the first vote on this one. It is Lilo and Stitch versus Alice in Wonderland. Where are you going on this one? This is a tough one.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh my.
This sucks.
Dave told us why his name was Bambi. He said he's new to Dynasty and asked questions, and someone called him cute, like I'm the Dynasty Bambi.
What?
That's hilarious, Dave. I love that you embraced it. Like they called you that, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm the Dynasty Bambi.
Dude, I think I'm going Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. One vote for Lilo and Stitch. Jay said Simon can bear D's necessities.
Very necessities. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
John Luke.
All right. I liked Lilo and Stitch.
Throw it on Simon. Throw it on Simon.
But it's Alice in Wonderland. That's like one of my favorite stories of all time. Pure
What I'm re-
creativity.
What I'm realizing here is that the music in these movies really makes or breaks them for me because Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride was my
God.
jam as a child. We used to pump that in the car. I loved Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. And I don't know if you guys remember on DisneyChannel.com, they had the Lilo and Stitch games were the best when I was a kid. Like the 625 sandwich stacker game was the bomb. I'm going Lilo and Stitch. I'm with Amar on this one. Alice in Wonderland can get out of here. Lilo and Stitch advancing to face off against Jungle Book. Up next, we have 101 Dalmatians versus the Emperor's New Groove. And John Luke, you've got the first vote on this one. Dave said Alice. Dave said Alice on the other one as well. He agreed with you, John Luke, but it doesn't matter. Alice got knocked out. You're going Emperor's New Groove.
Lilo a bitch. Going Emperor's New Groove.
Wait, did you say Lilo's a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
That's really rude.
Well,
I guess
he deserves it.
At time, Lilo's a girl.
Yeah, Lilo's a girl. Stitch is the guy. Stitch is a little maniac.
Dale, have you ever
He
seen
or she
Lilo and
deserves
Stitch?
it.
Have
He
you
or
seen
she
Lilo?
deserves it.
Have you seen Lilo and Stitch?
Yes, 1,000 times.
Okay. Jail voted for the Emperor's New Groove. And John Luke, I think this might be the first time since The Lion King, but I'm agreeing with you. 101 Dalmatians scared.
The first time since earlier in this bracket.
101 Dalmatians scared the shit out of me as a kid. Cruella Duville was like my nightmare. Duville.
Why'd you say it like old Georgian? Ma, Cruella Duville.
Because I am a Georgian. My thick Southern accent that you always hear. I have to go to Savannah, Georgia. There's been a murder. And it was 101 Dalmatians getting murdered. Emperor's New Groove. Amar, are you making this a sweep or are you giving one to 101 Dalmatians?
Sweep it.
Cusco moving on to the next round. And he will face off against either Dinosaur or a Goofy movie. I've got the first vote on this one. You never seen Dinosaur?
Remember Dinosaur?
What is Dinosaur?
I will say,
wow.
I recently rewatched Dinosaur on Disney Plus. And as a child, I loved that movie. It was
that is a great movie.
Oh, I 100% know what movie this is now.
I watched it recently, and
Dinosaur's amazing.
It did not hold up for me.
That plot is amazing.
It does not hold up.
Amar, just as you're about to say that, I was about to say that plot is not amazing. Like we were about to say the exact opposite things.
Oh my god, I remember this movie
because
now.
The plot for me was and we're walking and we're walking and we're walking. I was sitting there and then they were done walking and then the movie was over. But as the nostalgia factor lifts Dinosaur up, but unfortunately not higher than a Goofy movie. A Goofy movie is criminally underrated.
Underrated.
I know it's one of Mike Wright's favorite movies. I'm going with a Goofy movie. Amar, sounds like you love Dinosaur. Do you love Dinosaur more than a Goofy movie?
No, Goofy all day. I love Goofy.
Goofy moving on to the next round. But John Luke, are you making this a sweep or are you voting for the movie you forgot existed?
I'm throwing to the one that I forgot existed because I love that movie growing up. I just forgot it existed.
The name is not very creative or memorable. Just Dinosaur.
I thought that it was supposed to be a good dinosaur and that you had messed it up.
Movie. Wow.
Yes, I thought you had made a mistake.
Craig said Lilo will need stitches after these cuts from JL. Good one,
Watch
Craig.
out, Lilo.
And Anthony wants to know 2022 second or Josh Palmer?
Second. Give me a second.
Give me Palmer. I don't think we're too excited about the class next year. I'll take Josh Palmer. What about you, Amar?
Is it Superflex?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I guess it's 2020 second.
If it's not Superflex, then I don't know.
Yeah. If it's not Superflex, I'll take Palmer for sure. If it's Superflex, it's closer, and I'll probably take the second. But this is a close one for me. I think that's about fair value for Josh Palmer right now.
Yeah.
Jay said, I will legit quit if Goofy movie doesn't win. He's already threatened that.
Yeah. It's losing its power, Jay.
Bro, Craig said, movie already won.
Goofy movie, easy. Up next, we've got Lady and the Tramp versus Wreck-It Ralph.
Lady and the Tramp. Easy money.
Or Star with Amar said Lady and the Tramp. Easy money. John Luke, where are you going? Wreck-It Ralph or Lady and the Tramp?
Wreck-It Ralph, man. Get that spaghetti noodle out of here.
How are you going to hate on Lady and the Tramp?
Dogs kissing, eating spaghetti.
I'm not going to hate on Lady and the Tramp.
It's so much bigger than the dogs.
But I'm going to freaking love on Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is awesome. The bomb. It's so good. Man, I feel like I just am not like the nostalgia is not carrying these older Disney movies past the new Disney movies for me. 2-1. Wreck-It Ralph moves on. And our last first round matchup is Hercules versus Zootopia. John Luke, which one are you going with?
Thank God Maria's not watching today. I'm going Zootopia.
One vote for Zootopia. I am going to go Hercules because Meg was like one of my childhood crushes. I blame her for me being like
animated. and made
Me
up,
being
so.
attracted to like mean people, I think is Meg from Hercules' fault. Like I think she ingrained that in my brain.
Last week that was revealed his weird behavioral tendencies from these movies.
What movie was it last week? Yeah, or I can't remember what it was.
Something. Tim, if you're still watching, tell us who it was. It was one of these like Disney shows or movies.
And there was a character that what bracket did we do last?
Oh, that was funny.
Or was it from we did TV dramas? Was it a character from a TV drama?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. But we've got one for Zootopia and one for Hercules. Amar, you're determining the winner of this matchup. Is it Hercules or Zootopia?
Gotta go Hercules.
I knew he was gonna go Hercules.
2-1. You know what? Zootopia is a good movie, but Hercules takes the cake on that one. I had a giant.
I just love Hades. Hades versus
is,
Hercules was fun. That's fun.
Dude,
there's
I
no
completely
fun like
skipped over Hades. Judy Hopps? You're not a Judy Hopps fan? Or the Sloths? The Sloths almost.
Oh yeah. You're right about that. My bad. I retract my statement.
Up next, we've got The Lion King versus Big Hero 6, and I've got the first vote, and I might piss some people off with this one, but if I had to turn one of these movies on right now, it would be Big Hero 6 and not The Lion King. So I'm voting for Big Hero 6. Amar, where are you going on this one? The Lion King or Big Hero 6?
You gotta go Lion King. You can never not go Lion King.
Anthony said Wreck-It Ralph needs to win this shit. Craig also said Wreck-It Ralph. And Jay said, you young bucks have no respect for the classics. You talking to me and JL, or are you talking to Craig and Anthony as well? Wreck-It Ralph, just because something's older doesn't make it better, Jay. They make new, better movies. But that being said, Amar just voted for The Lion King, which is older than Big Hero 6. So it is 1-1. And John Luke,
you're determining the winner. Lion King's not get out of here.
Well, it's your lucky day, Amar. I'm going Lion King.
No!
I was gonna say
Hero 6. I hope you enjoy that, Simon. That's for taking down Alice in Wonderland.
Tim said, hey, Jay, F the classics.
Jay, tell us who that was.
You mean Tim?
Yeah, Tim. What did I say,
Tim,
Jay?
Yeah, Tim, you said a character on one of the streams last week during brackets and or tiers that you said like influenced your taste in girls for the rest of your life, and we can't remember what it was. Jay said respect your elders. Did you like
Adam Sandler movies?
Maybe it wasn't an Adam Sandler movie.
Okay. Remind us who it was, Tim.
You're gonna have to remind us. Lion King wins over Big Hero 6.
There it is.
What was it?
Vicky
Valancourt from
Waterboy.
From Waterboy. I could not remember the name for some. That's funny. That makes it even funnier. Up next, we've got The Jungle Book versus Lilo and Stitch. Amar, you've got the first vote on this one.
Jungle Book.
One vote for The Jungle Book. John Luke, where are you going here?
Jungle Book. Get out of here, Lilo and Stitch.
Well, I'm giving a vote to Lilo and Stitch. Like I said, almost exclusively for Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is the bomb. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it right now. Actually, in about 15 minutes, go listen to it. Don't turn this off to listen to Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. The Jungle Book moves on to face against The Lion King. Up next, we've got The Emperor's New Groove versus a Goofy movie. John Luke, you've got the first vote.
Emperor's New Groove.
One vote for The Emperor's New Groove.
I'm going Emperor's New Groove.
Okay, well then I guess my vote doesn't matter. Amar coming in. Emperor's New Groove wins, and you know what? This might be our first sweep beside. No, we had another sweep. Emperor's New Groove has swept so far 3-0 and 3-0 in both of its matchups.
Sorry. There's just so much going on in that movie. There's just so much going on in that movie. So it's like, will he get his house back? What will happen?
Who knows? And that movie as a kid, like how I quote Anchorman now, or like as like adults, like Anchorman is quoted. I swear The Emperor's New Groove was that movie for like children, like the or what was it, like no touchy, like all those stupid lines like we would say all the time as a kid. Jay said Lilo and Stitch is trash. You're trash, Jay. Everything about you is trash if you hate Lilo and Stitch. It's a great movie. But up next, we've got Wreck-It Ralph versus Hercules. I think I have the first vote, and I'm going Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is unreal. Amar, where are you going on this one?
I think everyone's going to hate me. I'm going Hercules.
1-1. Hercules, Wreck-It Ralph. John Luke, what are you doing?
Wreck
here?
it. Wreck it.
Wreck-It
Wreck-It.
Ralph moving on to the next round to face off against the Emperor's New
Wreck-It Ralph.
Groove. We are in the semifinals. Anthony said, thanks, gents. Just traded 2022 third away for Josh Palmer and Jalen Hurd, Superflex. That's awesome. That was a great job. He traded the third and got Josh Palmer and Jalen Hurd. I'm all about that trade. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Happy with it?
I'm
Which side
glad.
would you take, Amar? Would you take the third or Josh Palmer and Jalen Hurd?
I'll take Josh Palmer, Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, I completely agree. Amar, we are up to you on this one. We've got the Lion King versus the Jungle Book. Who wins
Lion
this
King.
matchup? Lion
No
King for
question
Amar.
about it.
No hesitation. John Luke.
No question about it.
It's a Jungle Book for me. I love that's
Ooh.
honestly one of my favorite movies growing up. Is Jungle Book.
Have you
John,
seen the live
I'm
action
unfollowing
one?
you. John Luke, I'm unfollowing you at this spot. That's
Do it.
for
I
sure.
dare you. I dare you, Amar.
I'm doing it.
We have been on opposite sides of the vote on everyone.
You guys have
unfollow you.
You have found
it
your
helped,
movie opposite.
I'm widely known as having the worst takes on this opinion on this show. So
You know,
that makes you feel better.
I think for movies, people think you have the worst takes, but for TV shows, people think I have the worst takes.
And
They got
food.
really mad the other day. Food, me. Dude, you don't even eat like chicken fingers.
That's true. That's accurate. You're right.
Chicken fingers
You're
are
right.
so
That is
good.
true. I agree. That was my favorite food before I was vegetarian. So.
Josh said, I'm back, boys. How bad has this been so far? It's been
Pretty
great.
bad.
It's been great. And Brady said Lion King 1.5 is better than Lion King. That is a hot take, Brady. That is a hot take. Amar, you won't have to unfollow me because I'm voting for
Oh
Lion
my
King here
god.
over the Jungle Book. Jungle
Lion
Book
King
is
should
knocked
win this
out.
bracket. The Lion King should win this bracket. There's no
Both
way
are
Lion King should
idiots.
lose this bracket.
We will see if the Lion King wins because up next we've got the Emperor's New Groove versus
Technically-
Wreck-It Ralph.
Lion King is a princess movie. Just saying. Nala.
It's not a princess movie. She's
It's
not.
Nala-
not about
Nala-
Nala. at
Nala's
all.
a-
It's not about Nala.
But
It's
John
about
Luke-
Simba regaining his throne.
The Disney princess
I love-
universe is like clearly defined. Like it's not up for debate. They define
It
who
is.
the
It's up
princesses
for
are.
debate. I'm debating it.
No,
I put it up for debate.
But
It's up there.
Disney defines who it is.
Disney's a little B, so
Okay. JL getting spicy. He's gonna write a letter to Disney. Disney's gonna like copyright claim us after this for even saying the names of their movies and take all our videos down because you said they were a B.
do it. I dare you.
John Luke, you have the first vote on this one. No,
Yeah, he does.
Amar has the first vote. No, yeah, John Luke.
No, I
has
did
the
Lion
first vote.
King.
You're right. You're right. John Luke, The Emperor's New Groove or Wreck-It Ralph?
I don't know.
You want to wait? You want to go after everything?
No. I'm gonna go Wreck-It Ralph.
I knew he was going there. I knew it. I knew it.
You know what
Because
I'm doing,
I
Amar?
remember more of it, but Emperor's New Groove obviously has more. You know what? I'm going nostalgia here. I'm going Emperor's New Groove.
That's where I'm
JL
going.
changing his vote. I'm going Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is unreal. Maybe the best movie in this bracket besides Big Hero 6, which you assholes already knocked out.
Very glad then that I changed my answer.
All right, I'm
Amar.
going Emperor's New Groove.
No!
So I can refollow
Suck it,
JL.
Simon.
God. I can't.
I
believe
swear to God, if Emperor's New Groove beats
Groove-
Lion King, I changed my vote.
I can't believe Emperor's New Groove is sitting in the finals right now. That's just like out of all these movies, I did not expect it to work its way through the bracket. Like that just seems ridiculous. I don't know. Like it's a good movie. Anthony is about to be so mad. He said, "Wreck-It Ralph, let's freaking go." And Jay said, "JL hates anything the majority of people love."
Mm-hmm,
That's true.
Mm-hmm,
That's why he hates.
JL's a
me.
hipster.
Why he hates me?
mm-hmm,
Because the
mm-hmm.
Tim said Wreck-It Ralph has a Disney princess.
There
Wreck-It
you
Ralph has
go.
a
There
Wreck-It
you
Ralph
go.
has a princess, but she is not an official Disney princess, even though she was seen with him in Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. That did not make it in here. Also a great movie. Josh said, I really like both these movies. And Brady said, this whole thing is pointless because Endgame should be winning. It is not animated. We had to exclude MCU movies in here as well. And Craig said, Thanos is a princess, though.
I mean, the Lion King live action film is barely animated.
Jay said, Emperor's New Groove should have lost in the first round.
No, it should not have.
Josh said, Emperor's New Groove is so freaking good. Belongs here.
So
We've
the first round to 101 Dalmatians. What? That is such a weird take, Jay.
Cruella Duville.
Cruella Duville.
Cruella Duville.
Cruella.
In the last round, the finals, the last match, we've got the 1 seed, the Lion King, versus the 14 seed, the Emperor's New
I'm so
Groove.
glad I get to vote last.
I've got the first vote, and I'm going. Oh God, I'm just thinking which one of these would I put on right now? Which one is more nostalgic to me? And honestly, it's the Emperor's New Groove for me. Is more of my childhood than the Lion King. Amar looks baffled. He's like, I'm about to unfollow your ass too, Simon. Amar, are you going with the Lion King or the Emperor's New Groove?
I gotta go Lion King. I can never say no to Lion King.
One
The
to one.
only reason why I'm so devoted to Lion King is because I have a tattoo of the Lion King on my body. Essentially,
Me too.
So,
I forgot I had a Lion King tattoo, Amar.
So how are you gonna pick Emperor's New Groove?
You have an
I
Emperor's New Groove tattoo?
I do not have an.
No.
It's coming. Oh, that'll be my next one. That'll be my next one. I don't know why I got like the Simba. Do we have the same tattoo? The like Simba paint drawing on the tree. That's what I got. Opamar, you're muted.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said I've got the Simba like painted, finger painted.
Oh
Simba.
yeah. Then how are you not gonna pick Lion King?
To be honest, I don't even know why I got that. I just kind of got it on a whim after I got barbecue with some friends one day. So that's what I have with Hunter JL. Hunter got a tattoo that day as well, and mine is the less ridiculous one. He got that day was a pizza slice, but the cheese extended off the edge to make an infinity sign. Yep. So it was an infinity sign made out of a slice of pizza.
I remember when he showed that.
Amar, what is your Lion King tattoo?
I'm going Lion King. Oh, it was when Mufasa and Simba are on the ground.
Nice. Gotcha. We both have Lion King tattoos, and I didn't vote for Lion King. I honestly forgot I had that until you said that, Amar. Sean said, "What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome in, Sean. Glad to have you here." Anthony said, "Lion King. Easy."
I agree.
Josh said, "Whoa." I'm guessing he's saying that about me voting Emperor's New Groove. And Jay said, "JL, don't you do it."
Do it, JL.
I don't know
JL,
what
do it.
Saying. Oh, because he hates Emperor's New Groove. You want me to vote for Emperor's New Groove, Amar?
Wait, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going Lion King. I'm pissed that it took the Jungle Book out, but I'm more pissed at Simon about that than the Lion King itself.
I tried to get the Emperor's New Groove to have the unlikely win in this bracket, but the Lion King comes out on top. The 1 seed beat Dumbo, Big Hero 6, the Jungle Book, and the Emperor's New Groove to win the championship.
Really had an easier path, except for the Jungle Book.
Dude, Big Hero 6, that's a behemoth of a movie. It's got Baymax. Baymax is the bomb.
Hero.
It did have a fairly easy path, though. Jay said, "I don't hate Emperor's New Groove. 101 Dalmatians is just
stupid. That's the stupidest take I've ever heard. Whose favorite movie is 101 Dalmatians?
Jay's favorite movie is 101 Dalmatians. Yeah, I've never heard anyone say my favorite Disney movie is 101 Dalmatians.
You are literally an elite.
I'm trying to think of a Disney movie that would be weirder to have as your favorite. Like, is there a single one on this list that would be weirder to have as your favorite?
No, not Dinosaur. 100%.
All right, I'm refollowing you.
Jay said I quit. He's out of here. See you, Jay. Go enjoy 101 Dalmatians.
I can just imagine him taking out of the VHS sleeve, popping it in.
Yeah, it's time.
Screw you guys.
He does a marathon, immediately goes into 102 Dalmatians.
Oh, I'm never gonna let you live that one
through
down.
The power of science, that is brackets, we determined that Elijah Moore had the best landing spot of any of the second and third round wide receivers, and that The Lion King is the best non-princess Disney animated movie. The Lion King won, made it through. Jay said thumbs down, but if you are anti-Jay, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Do the opposite of what Jay says. Josh said, "Don't quit, Jay. We need you." And Jay immediately said thumbs down to follow that up. And Brady said, "Brave Little Toaster." Anyone? Brave Little Toaster was incredible. Was that Disney?
I think it was Disney.
Is Brave Little Toaster Disney? I'm Googling it right now. I have no idea. I don't think so. But you know what movie is Disney that I had to cut from this to make room for some others? Treasure Planet. Did you guys like Treasure Planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't have won at all.
No, I wouldn't have won, but I freaking loved Treasure Planet. But I was like, it can't be in here over like Dumbo. Know what I mean? Like that was not the move.
It definitely should have been in here over Dumbo.
Pinocchio was another one that I cut. I don't know if you guys would have voted for Pinocchio at all. I had to make a cut. Zootopia got in over Pinocchio. That was the final call. Fun fact, I cut Pinocchio, but it is the highest rated Disney animated movie on Rotten Tomatoes. The number 1 rated Disney animated movie on Rotten Tomatoes is Pinocchio.
Why?
And it got cut. I don't know. I have no idea.
Jay really likes that we voted down 101 Dalmatians, so he hit that thumbs up too.
And Justin, yo, Brady, nice pull. Yeah, Brave Little Toaster is a good pull.
The only thing I remember about Pinocchio was like when you were growing up, everyone was like, "Don't lie like Pinocchio, your nose will grow." Don't lie like Pinocchio.
I just always thought it was kind of like weird. Like, I'm a real boy is like the weirdest catchphrase for a movie. Like, that just doesn't work out. And Jay said, JK, love you guys. Just hate your takes. Hit thumbs up. Yeah, well, we hate your takes too, Jay. Amar, thank you so much for coming on today and playing.
Yeah, that was a blast,
with
man.
us. We'll have to have you back on sometime. Maybe play one of the competitive games, so we get to go head to head, determine a winner that isn't the Lion King.
I'm excited for that.
So we'll have to have you back on sometime. Josh in here with his phrase as always. Trading makes fantasy fun. Amar, guys, make sure you go follow Amar on Twitter. It is at AMRGAABR. Spelling it out for you. It's right there underneath his name. If you're not following him already, you are missing out. Anything else you want to say before we jump, Amar?
No, that was a blast, guys. That was really fun. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, that
Thanks
was
for coming
awesome.
on.
I appreciate you coming on, man. And John Luke, anything else you want to say?
Nope.
I do want to say shout out Lion King.
Shout out
Jungle
Lion.
Book.
Shout out 101 Dalmatians.
Jungle Book and Alice in Wonderland. The real winners.
Baymax and Stitch. That's who should have been in the finals of this bracket. Lilo and Stitch and Baymax. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern playing Quiplash with your boy Jay Wall from Roto Heat. So tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern for that. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you don't miss it. And I promise I'll set the stream time at the right time tomorrow. I know what time zone I'm in now. We are out, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.